It's time to literally Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series are underway here for night one of the Hall of Fame Classic. And already having issues with the 25 AZ Rick Shipley. He's going to pull his car off the racetrack. Sean Deskins in the 20. Very slow for turn number 2. Almost makes contact. Cuts across the field. Does Deskins in the 20. Does find safe ground. We stay clean and green. And will be Bruce St. James leading lap number 1, followed by Zach Madrid. Then it's the 63 of Kessler. Kyle Shipley up on the top side trying to work his way around the American Flowtech 98 machine of Matt Lundy. Bruce St. James down low, but here comes Zach Madrid up to the top side of the racetrack trying to take the race lead. It will be St. James on leading lap number 2, followed by Madrid. Madrid, though, trying to work the cushion right now through turns 1 and 2. So they work their way up on turn number 2. Still St. James hanging on the race lead over Madrid. Here comes Don Kessler, the number 63 machine, starting to reel in the backside at 5M. Now Madrid going to try to diamond off the corner of turn number 4. Gets a little momentum, pulls up side by side. Now Bruce St. James on the top side of the racetrack. So St. James down low, Madrid up high. And will be St. James still your race leader, catfishing around the bottom side of the track right now. Zach Madrid, though, with a strong run of turn number 4. He will be your new race leader. He will lead lap number 4. Does Zach Madrid, followed by St. James, Kessler, Shipley, Lundy, Dustin Corney. Your top 6. Already catching up to the tail end of the lead lap. You see Brett McKee, Vicky Faber in the 50V right there, right in front. Vicky Faber going to go up the racetrack, put 4 in the fluff. Kind of blods up the field there as Kyle Shipley looks to the inside of Bruce St. James. Shipley and St. James battling for that second spot. Now it's going to be McKee down on the inside of the track. Lap car as they come off of turn number 4. Madrid starting to pull away, but the battle is a free-for-all behind those guys throughout the top 10. Bruce St. James in second. Here comes Kyle Shipley in the 0G. Matt Lundy, Don Kessler, they go side by side for 4th. Give the spot to Lundy. Kessler, though, fight back on the outside. So they work their way off of turn number 4. St. James and Shipley make contact. Shipley got to the right rear of Bruce St. James's 1AZ. Bruce St. James will hold on to that second spot. One car spins around. It's Don Kessler on turn number 2. Yellow flag will fly. All right, cone is in place. Green flag is back in the air. 13 laps to go here tonight's main event. And yellow flag will fly here. They are not happy with that start as those drivers did not get going. Green flag back in the air, 13 laps the distance. And a lot cleaner start that time as Zach Madrid pulls away off of turn number 2. That's Bruce St. James, Kyle Shipley, Matt Lundy, and Dustin Cormier all getting by the number 88 machine of Philip Daney. The lap car right there, right in front of Hessel in the 44 machine. Hessel going to dive down the inside, diving off that turn 4. Top 6 drivers right now working that low line. First car up on the top side is Jake Hessel in the number 44 machine. Trying to find some magic up there on the top side of the racetrack. So far, it's not happening as here comes Kyle Shipley now on the outside of Bruce St. James for that second spot. Into turn 1, number 1, it will be Bruce St. James hanging on to that position. Now Kyle Shipley going to dive underneath the 1AZ car of St. James. Still can't quite complete the pass. Brett McKee, his car slows on the front straightaway. He pulls off down the infield. His night is done here for this main event as we are halfway home in tonight's Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series main event. It's all Zach Madrid right now. A full straightaway advantage he has over Bruce St. James, Kyle Shipley, Matt Lundy. As Dustin Cormier looked to the inside of Matt Lundy there for a brief moment. Lundy, though, able to hold him off as Kyle Shipley once again assaults the top side of the racetrack, pulls up side by side with St. James that time. Did lead at the stripe for that second spot, but St. James, though, using that bottom line, will take the spot right back. So Kyle Shipley back to that third spot. See if Shipley has anything for him down the inside. No, he does not. Going to pull his car wide off of turn number 4. Once again, trying to assault the 1AZ as Matt Lundy and Dustin Cormier start to creep into your picture. So they work their way up at turn number 2. Zach Madrid by himself out front, getting ready to lap the 88 machine of Daney one more time. Put him 2 laps down. Battle starting to heat up for that second spot. Bruce St. James, he's had it over Kyle Shipley. Matt Lundy's right there as well. Shipley looks to the outside off of turn number 2. St. James, though, going to lead him into turn number 3. Shipley with a strong run off of turn 4. Can he complete the pass as they come to the start-finish line? He will clear the 1AZ. Does Kyle Shipley. So Kyle Shipley finally works his way around the 1AZ of St. James. James, though, fights back on the inside. Shipley, though, able to pull him down the back straightaway by about 2 car lengths now. Matt Lundy, Dustin Cormier still hanging on to that 4th and 5th spot right now on the racetrack as Jake Hessel looks to the top side of Joe Shepner in the 17, battling for 6. Those cars all having to work around the top side of the 88 machine of Philip Daney. They'll sneak by him down the back straightaway as Zach Madrid just now across the start-finish line has almost a half racetrack advantage on Kyle Shipley and the rest of the field here in this Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series main event. Right now, it is a bottom feeder track. These cars catfishing around the bottom right now. Kyle Shipley able to work the move over St. James on the top side. We'll see if Lundy and Corney try the same thing to get around that 1AZ, who right now is riding in that third spot. As Corney looks to the inside of Lundy, those two might have made contact at the apex turns 1 and 2. They both continue on, though, running the fourth and fifth spot as Jake Hessel now looks to the outside of Joe Shepner here with just 2 laps to go. You also have Sean Deskins battling back into your top 10. Right behind the 17 and the 44 as the white flag flies, this time for Zach Madrid. Zach Madrid started this race back in the 4th spot. He is slicing and dicing his way through some lap traffic. He can stretch his legs out off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway one final time through turns 3 and 4. Zach Madrid in the 5M makes it back-to-back wins for the Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series.